Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Elijah, and today I'm going to be doing a little haul video, if you will, going over some of my recent pickups. I got some sneakers, pants, jackets, the like, and I guess we'll just get into them. So recently, I've been getting more into Reebok, and specifically the sneakers. I picked up 2 pairs of Reeboks recently. One is from my friend Jason, and that is I think just the Reebok Classic in the all-white colorway. And then number 2 is the Club C 85 in the cream and blue colorway. This is the Reebok, the Classic. Got it from a friend. They're very beat. I kind of just use them as my beaters. They don't really crease either, which is crazy. Like, I mean, of course, there's like creases a little bit, but for as much as they're worn in, not a lot of creasing. Very dirty, very beat. Just a good beater shoe overall. All leather, of course, like pure white. Has like weird nurse like insoles, so they're really comfortable. So if you need a comfortable classic, just like beater shoe, I think it's just a classic. They're like $30 off Amazon. And then the Reebok Club C 85 in the cream and blue colorway. As you can see, they're very similar to the last one, it's just a little more recent, a lot less beat. Found them at a thrift store for about like $40, which is like half of retail, which is like 70 something. So a little more than half, but they were brand new, so I'd say that's a good deal. And very nice classic shoe, again, pretty similar to the last one, but just more recent and a little less disgusting. I've got a little bit of a meme here. So the all black Air Force Ones, I do not know how to wear these. I will, of course, show B-roll where I will have them styled, but I just don't know how I'm gonna pull that off because I'm not used to wearing all black sneakers. Honestly, I have a lot of shoes, none of them are all black, so these are the only pair. I'm not even used to darker tones in general when it comes to shoes especially. But honestly, I kind of got them as a joke, but they're just a nice looking shoe. Like, never expected to like them as much as I do. And hope I can find outfits to wear with them because they're really nice. And I got them from a friend who works at Nike for like $45 because they're half off since he's an employee or whatever. So again, get those steals when you can, boys. And finally, for the sneakers portion of this, the Jordan 1 Shadows. These are just an overall. Jordan 1s are definitely a thing you should have in your closet. If you don't, they're not that expensive to get off of like eBay or something. If you find a nice pair for like maximum for like a used pair, probably like $100, honestly, if you're just looking for like a basic colorway that isn't really insanely hyped. I replaced the laces because the gray ones that they had before were kind of gross, and I think the purple ones look really cool, and I'll show you a way to style these later, of course, in the B-roll. But this is the Jordan 1 Shadow, a little bit beat, a little bit creased, but I think they kind of look good beat, so it isn't that big of a deal. But the Jordan 1 Shadow, on to the next one. So moving on to the shirts, the one shirt. I thought there were more, but there is one. And honestly, it's not even that recent. I haven't been picking up a lot of shirts recently, but this is the Guess A$AP Rocky cotton candy colorway shirt. I used to have the blue and white one, but just stopped fitting me, so I had to give it to somebody else. This is an XL, and it is kind of big, but it honestly doesn't feel like an XL at all. This shirt is a medium, and it kind of just fits like this shirt. But yeah, I found it at a thrift store for $100, and I had to pick it up. It's a pretty recent store. Didn't expect them to have something like this. And yeah, it was pretty much new too. It was a nice find for that price in this colorway. But yeah, the Guess A$AP Rocky shirt. And moving on to the pants portion of this video, I have a couple pairs of pants here. So these are a pair of Dickies I got at Urban Outfitters, which I usually don't shop at, but I've been looking for these pants for a very long time because I'm a huge fan of inverse stitching. As you can tell on these pants, there's a lot of them. And I was looking for a nice pair of brown pants. As you can see, these are brown. These are just honestly beautiful pants. They're nice brown Carpenter pants with the white stitching. And they were about $60, so not too bad on the pricing. And at the bottom, I am gonna get these tailored because I do not like the way they fit towards the bottom. They're a pretty thin pant, and they kind of get, they're a straight leg, and they're a little bit long on me. So at least I'm gonna make them shorter, if not taper them in a little bit like I've done with a pinroll. I'm not a huge fan of pinrolls or cuffing my pants in general, but that's what I had to do for these because they just fit not like I wanted them to. The Dickies Carpenter pants, I believe they're called the Flex Slim something. I'll put a link in the description for them if I can find them. But yeah, moving on to these. I'm a huge fan of these. So these are the Golf Wang Golf Flare chinos in pink from the latest drop. I don't remember when that was, but these are just beautiful pants on the side here with that the Golf Flare detailing on the side, the turtle button. I think it's called turtle shell. I'm not sure. These are a 32. I usually wear 30, but these were a little skinny this time. Got these from my friend. He got them and they just were too big on him, so got them off his hands. Just a beautiful pink color. Styling these are kind of difficult because I don't have many pants that are like a really light color like that, especially in chinos. So these are a little bit harder to style for me, but I just really like these pants, so I will find a way, and I have in the past. So yeah, Golf Wang salmon pink chinos. And for the last pair of pants in this video, we do have a pair of Levi's in the 502 fit. They're nice, beautiful blue light wash. These are not vintage. Got them at the Levi's store, but I did get them for a steal. I do not know why they were so cheap, but they were $18, and they're just a beautiful pair of denim. I got them pretty big because I don't like slimmer pants, and they seem to be a little slim, so I found a 34, so the leg width was wider, as you can see here. And yeah, I just have to wear a belt, and that'll solve all the issues with the 34 waist size. Yeah, Levi's 502s in a light blue wash. Great pants. I've been wearing these a lot lately. And for the final item in this video, I wanted to show the Golf Wang Golf flare puffer jacket. This was from my friend Nick, and it is a beautiful puffer jacket, honestly. I'll show you the detailing up close. As you can see, it's like that grandmother couch, which of course is the point. He had the purple and green colorway with those purple buttons. On the inside has this purple velvet, not velvet, but more like, I don't really know what to call it. It's a smooth, really comfortable material. The zipper has the flare flower on it, which I think is a very nice detail. And if you unzip it here, the inside, as you can see, is this purple pinkish material, and that brown golf tag is really nice on this purple. And over here on the side, there is a zip pocket, and of course, the side pockets here. It is getting cold, so I will be wearing this a little bit more due to the circumstances outside, and I am a fan of the colder weather just because when it's hotter, you have to wear shorts, and I'm just not a fan of that. I'm a huge fan of pants and hoodies and jackets, and you can't really wear those when it's 90 degrees outside. So I do appreciate this colder weather. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like down below. Tell me if you like this content, and I will make more of it. And yeah, that's it.